Have you seen Rakul Preet ka wedding set? Girl would come with a picture that I want this. मेरा budget 20 और 30 लाख का है. And look at that picture and then look at the budget.
आप उसको कैसे हैंडल करते हैं?
So here comes the role as a jewelry consultant. Then we talk to the young bride. Majority of the times जिन celebrities से आप impress होकर आ रहे हैं, what jewelry they are wearing, it's endorsed. और आपके केस में आपकी family आपके साथ invest कर रही है. So you have to see the limitation of your family. If you are not ready to pay the making charges, you will get what machine made things, and this artistry thing will vanish. For every piece there are 10 people working on one piece. Prithviraj Jewels by Kanika Agrawal is here to stay, and the legacy which my husband has created will be there forever.
What comes to your mind when you hear brand loyalty, when you hear trust, when you hear legacy? Do you think this could be earned by joining hands with a good marketing company, or you need to work on the ground floor to earn this title? In today's special podcast, we would know and understand how a jeweler plays a very pivotal role in binding a family and how they actually earn this title of family jewelers. Let's join our hands to welcome Kanika Agarwal, founder of Prithviraj Jewels, in this special episode, who is unapologetical down for business. Welcome Kanika ji on the Jewelry
Hi.
Pod. कैसे हो आप?
बहुत बढ़िया कृष्णा, आप कैसे हैं?
Very good. Thank you for taking time. It's a pleasure to share this platform with you.
Well, the pleasure is all mine. Thank you very much for calling me here.
What I know about Prithviraj Jewelers is that you're first-hand attending your clients, and you have some interesting insights to share on this platform. It was fun to talk with you off the camera. And please tell that firstly, what are the ingredients जब कोई भी jeweler अपने आप को claim करता है कि हम family jeweler हैं? So what it takes, I'm very sure it's not easy.
In today's era, it is definitely not easy because we are catering to three different generations. We are rather catering to three different mindsets completely. You know, one is old school thought, that is our grandparents, and then the parent generation, which is us, who are in their 40s and 50s, who are little old school thought but still managing the digital era. And then comes the young generation, our young brides, our young grooms, and younger sisters and brothers, for whom the digital identity is main identity. And how old you are is very important for the grandparents. And the parent who has to spend, no, who has the spending power, has a very little say. He says, जहाँ पे आप सब खुश हो वहाँ से सामान ले लो, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. So managing three different mindsets is not easy for any jeweler in today's era.
And why would you say so? So, best part about this podcast is I'm I'm definitely excited to do this with your brand. But when I actually got to know that you're a jewelry consultant as well, I was like, no, this has to be done. So, tell me what personality of yours is helping in creating the brand identity of Prithviraj.
So when I say Krishna that I am dealing with three mindsets and three generations. So when it comes to the parents and to the young brides and the young grooms who are very excited to buy jewelry for their brides, so उन लोगों के साथ you just not keen on selling jewelry, right? Because they are very clear. In today's era, the young generation is very smart. They're very clear in what they want. They're not someone that can be impacted with your thought. They know what they want and they're very clear about it. So here comes my role as a jewelry consultant. So as a jewelry consultant, my first job is to bridge the gap between grandparent, parent, and the young generation, and then convincing the young generation that what exactly will suit on you. Just don't follow any celebrity or any Instagram picture blindly. Every face is different, every skin is different, every look is different. Though this young generation is very, very smart people, but still, they need one consultant who can tell them the difference between a beautiful looking stuff, a good investment, a right approach for their the day.
We will pick each one of these what you just said in details. But मुझे आप ये बताओ कि आप तीनों जनरेशन के लिए क्या क्या करते हो? What are your tactics? आप ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स को कैसे समझाते हो? What are bottlenecks of parents? Because they are the one who is spending. And then there's a really energetic bride, who wants to just get married, look like
Yes.
$1 million on her wedding day. उनको आप कैसे समझाते
First of all, every parent in today's era is very grateful for their kids to say yes for their weddings.
हैं?
So when the child comes, so he's no more a child in today's era because they're always above 25. We don't have the young brides 21, 22 years old. We have brides above 24, 25 or 27 and brides up to 30, 32. And then convincing them because they are themselves an adult and all of them are earning.
Yeah.
They're self sufficient kids. They don't want parents to support them very much, or but still, parents are working on their side, kids are working on their side. Managing them is not easy.
But look at your beautiful business, all the beautiful design. I love the latest brand campaign, what you did with all the beautiful, strong women. What kind of image you are trying to build to be in their good books? So I think what you believe is that the digital identity is that would convince the latest generation.
100% I agree to this that if you want to be in good books with the young generation, you have to have a very, very strong digital presence. And by introducing that campaign where I had worked with the all successful women, I wanted the young generation not to follow just an influencer that she's very gorgeous, she's carrying an expensive bag, someone who has achieved something in their life. You should get influenced with. I wanted to work with those influencers. So I chose those successful and accomplished ladies to work with. And I want my brides to have a look at those persons who have worked hard to be there where they are.
This actually makes a lot of sense on so many levels, and I'm happy that as a jeweler who are usually perceived to be very commercially smart and mean, you are over here to do some charity work as well besides business.
No, 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 no. I am not here to do any charity. I am a good businesswoman. But at the same time, I want to be perceived as a good jewelry consultant. I want the young generation to feel connected with me, and I want them to believe me that whatever I'll be telling them, it won't spoil their image.
I understand.
And secondly, gone those days, Krishna, when jeweler could earn profits or there was some area where they can hide profits.
Yeah.
Now everything is clear and transparent. In Polki, from ghat weight to the lakh weight to Polki weight and the rate of Polki, price of diamond, everything is clear. Everything has a clear bifurcation. There is no more gray area in any part of jewelry. Everything is either black or white. We don't have any hidden profits any further. But still, we being called that आप तो पता नहीं कितना ही प्रॉफिट कमाते हो said boss come the kind of investment we are making, the kind of any jeweler investment we are making and kind of profits we are getting, you should ask any jeweler, they might start crying.
Actually, and it's also that I don't know, ये बहुत सारे हम डीबीएस के कैंपेन की बात करते हैं, फिर हम इंडिविजुअल अपने ब्रांड की बारे में बात करते हैं, पर यहाँ पे उस इंफॉर्मेटिव ऐड की बात हो रही है जो कि ये मैसेज कन्वे करे कि अगर आपको आज 1.5 करोड़ तक का सेट बेचने की अगर कोई अगर कैपेसिटी रखता है कोई जूलर, दैट ऑल्सो इम्प्लाइज कि वो उतना ही पैसा दे के उसको वो सोर्स भी करता है, कितनी जगहों पे जाता है, वो जो एक ज्वेलरी जो सिर्फ आप ऐसे करके किसी को दे देते हो वो उस तक कैसे आ रही है, वो वाली स्टोरी नहीं आई है बाहर अभी तक. एंड दैट इज़ अ रूट कॉज वाई पीपल परसीव दैट पूरा अंकल स्क्रूज का पूरा खजाना हमारे पास है. सो दैट मिथ नीड टू बी बस्टेड.
Absolutely, I'm with you on that. Please do that. Krishna, you have been in this field from so long. Have you seen Rakul Preet ka wedding set? Have you
What I know that it was crazy big and girls are liking it.
And the parent would come to me and the girl would come with a picture that I want this, and the parent would whisper in my ear something like this, मेरा बजट 20 और 30 लाख का है. And then look at that picture and then look at the budget. And where do we stand? Even if I want, I can't complete that thing.
So what's your master tactics in this? आप उसको कैसे handle करते हैं?
So here comes the role as a jewelry consultant. Then we talk to the young bride that what will suit them and how will it be easy for them to take care of that size of stuff they are asking for.
Okay.
So A, it should suit them. B, they should feel comfortable wearing it. The weight and the bride size should match.
Okay, then that makes a lot of sense. And how they're convinced on the budget part, like what exactly you need to explain them.
It is all about that a parent tells us that this is the line and this is the budget you have to accomplish in. And then we convince the bride that let's see, let's what's looking nice. It may take 3 or 4 meetings
Yeah.
to understand what bride wants, and then we keep showing her the stuff, and then we keep telling her that try this, try this, try this. And thankfully my all brides listen to me. They do have faith in me till now. I think every bride is unique in her own way.
डेफिनेटली एंड ऐसा कोई इंस्टेंस हुआ है जब आपको उनको एक रियलिटी चेक देना पड़ा कि सी ओके लाइक यू कुड बी टॉल बट मे बी दिस पर्टिकुलर स्टाइल विल नॉट गो ऑन यू बट दे आर वेरी एडमेंट कि मुझे तो यही पहनना है ऑन वेडिंग डे
So what we do for this particular thing, we don't try. It's little rude from our side to tell that, oh, this won't suit you.
या
Though I go out of my way, so what I know that what will suit her, I'll keep making her try things. And then I click pictures and then I show, see in which picture you're looking more beautiful. Then she herself understand. Brides are very smart, they're very intelligent. You just need to show them कि in which set you're looking more beautiful, what is glowing on your face,
Yeah.
and what you're more comfortable. So I always tell my bride that wear the lehenga, wear the set, and then walk a bit.
या
Then you will realize that what you're buying.
एंड इन्वेस्टमेंट वैल्यू ऑफ द ज्वेलरी की बात होती है कभी आपके जो क्लाइंट्स हैं कभी आप उनको बोलते हो कि आप मे बी यू शुड गो फॉर दिस थिंग इट वुड बी गुड फॉर डाउन द लाइन फॉर इन्वेस्टमेंट बिकॉज वॉट आई नो फ्रॉम माई फ्रेंड्स एंड फैमिली दैट looks are more important nowadays and I think only grandparents side is only talking about investment value of the jewelry आप इस कल्चर के लिए आप इस कल्चर को लाइव रखने के लिए और इट कुड गो डाउन टू जनरेशंस आप क्या कर रहे हो
This is a very, very important part, and which I really want my all brides to understand. What happens is that आप एक celebrity का picture ले आते हो. You have that image in your mind that you want to be this bride. आप मेरे पास रकुल प्रीत की और आलिया भट्ट लुक, द
कियारा
फेमस
आडवाणी।
कियारा आडवाणी, आप मेरे पास इन सब सेलिब्रिटीज की लुक ले आते हो और यू से कि एनीथिंग क्लोजर टू दिस. एंड व्हेन आई से कि बेटा दिस वोंट सूट इन योर बजट, ओके देन पुट लैब ग्रोन. ओके देन आप एक काम करो, कैरेटेज कम कर दो, 9 कैरेट तक का बना दो. You don't understand that this is something which you can pass on to your next generation. Your next generation might not be interested in wearing your lehenga or sari, but they might be interested in wearing your jewelry. And this is something your parents want कि हम अपने पैसे को एक इन्वेस्टमेंट की तरह आपको दें कि आज अगर आपका एक सेट या ब्राइडल ज्वेलरी 50 lakhs की है, कमिंग डाउन 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, it should be 60 years, 60 lakhs or 70 lakhs. The parent want this, and then convincing the bride on this particular part is not easy. Because for them, we don't want anything. We want dainty, we want small. Don't give us anything. Just give us a big solitaire ring, because they have seen their celebrity status be wearing 6 carats, 8 carats. कृष्णा, यहाँ पे समझने वाली बात ये है कि मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द टाइम्स जिन सेलिब्रिटी से आप इम्प्रेस होकर आ रहे हैं, वो they are what jewelry they are wearing, it's endorsed. They're endorsing some jeweler, and the jeweler is making them wear that jewelry. और आपके केस में आपकी फैमिली आपके साथ इन्वेस्ट कर रही है. सो यू हैव टू सी द लिमिटेशन of your family. Though every family wants the best for their brides and for their kids, but still every family has a different budget, and the child or the bride needs to understand that. यहाँ पे एक बहुत कॉमन सी चीज़ एक और होती है that now we have all young adults getting married. They don't want their support from their parents. So when the boy comes कि I have to propose my girlfriend and I want to propose her for marriage. So I want a 5 carat piece, I want a 6 carat piece, because उस ब्राइड की फ्रेंड को जिसके बॉयफ्रेंड ने जब प्रपोज किया तो 6 कैरेट से किया, या किसी सेलिब्रिटी ने मसाई मारा में जाके 6 कैरेट से अपनी गर्लफ्रेंड को प्रपोज किया. You have to understand that not every 26, 27-year-old man can afford a 5 carat piece. And then I have such successful and intelligent boys coming to me and saying, lab grown bana do. And I say, beta, it's not an investment. You're wasting your money. And he would say, no, but मेरी गर्लफ्रेंड को 6 कैरेट से नीचे मैं प्रपोज नहीं कर सकता. मैं प्रपोज करने के बाद बता दूंगा ये असली नहीं है. I'm like, Why? Why?
Well, that would be a big heartbreak. I don't support that.
But this is happening.
So over here, you're trying to say that they need to understand this thing that एक आप पेरेंट का थोड़ा सा सपोर्ट लेते हो कुछ परसेंट का एंड यू गेट अ रियली गुड इन्वेस्टमेंट टू योर होम
Yes.
बट टू सपोर्ट दिस मैनी पीपल नाउ डेज से इन डायमंड की कोई इन्वेस्टमेंट वैल्यू नहीं है कोई कहता है आप जिन्होंने ऑलमोस्ट इतने सालों की लेगेसी बना के आप यहाँ पे इतने सक्सेसफुली बिजनेस चला रहे हो आप क्या बोलोगे
जब आप एक डायमंड खरीदते हो तब आप उसको रैप रिपोर्ट पे डिस्काउंट के साथ खरीदते हो, पर जब आप उसे बेचने आते हो तब आप कहते हो कि ओ ये तो रैप रिपोर्ट तो ये है इतने में नहीं बिक रहा। जब आपने खरीदा था तब भी तो डिस्काउंट पे खरीदा था,
राइट
तो जब बेचने आ रहे हो तब कैसे आप वो डिस्काउंट पार्ट भूल गए हो? वो बढ़कर बिकेगा जितना रैप रिपोर्ट बढ़ी,
राइट
बट जितने में लिया उससे ही तो थोड़ा बढ़कर मिलेगा। ज्वेलरी इंडस्ट्री इज द ओनली इंडस्ट्री वेयर यू गेट योर कैश बैक। आप जो खरीद रहे हो उसके बाद आपको उसमें कुछ ना कुछ बढ़कर ही मिल रहा है। वाई इट्स नॉट एन इन्वेस्टमेंट? वॉट अदर थिंग इन द मार्केट और वॉट अदर कमर्शियल गुड्स यू आर बाइंग इन द मार्केट जिससे आपको कैश बैक मिलता है?
एक भी लग्जरी ब्रांड ऐसा नहीं है जो बोलता है कि you have investment value and despite giving so many promising being in that place for generations you still need to produce a certificate of proof.
Yes.
Where are we standing today?
Where are we standing? And this is an empathy with every jeweler in today's era that no matter आप कहाँ पे आपका शोरूम है, no matter आप कितना स्टॉक लेकर बैठे हो, you need to produce that certificate, you need to do everything and we are ready to do everything. It is not that we are not doing anything. We are doing everything so that every generation can come to us. But being smart does not mean that you are educated in every field. The young generation need to understand this. That आप बहुत smart हैं, बहुत intelligent हैं, but please we need to educate the young generation that it is a good investment. कृष्णा, यहाँ पे मैं आपको एक बहुत interesting story बताती हूँ. We have a very good family and very good clients who flew from Kuwait when there was a disturbance, and the only thing they could come with is their jewelry and only that part of jewelry which they were wearing. So, as much they could wear, they just wore that much of jewelry and they came. Now, when they came to Delhi, only those diamonds could help them. And they sold each and every diamond one by one every year for coming 1 or 2 years, and they survived. And today they are one of the fine people and fine families of Delhi.
Wow.
And now they buy their jewelry very proudly and very happily that this jewelry was the only thing which helped them in the bad time.
And see, living in this era with such kind of stories could not question the investment value of the diamond. I believe this is something very moving and heart touching, and I would say from it's ticking all the parameters of investment, putting your money in good category of stone or good jewelry, and this need to be understood by people that this is it, it's here, it's happening in front of your eyes. Do not follow trends, do not follow the weird content that is being circulated against the jewelry industry. It's actually quite suicidal when people consume such kind of content.
I agree to this, and my husband, Mr. Charchit Agarwal, keeps telling everyone that जिस रेट से गोल्ड में इन्फ्लेशन आया है या जिस रेट से आपकी ज्वेलरी इन्वेस्टमेंट में इंक्रीमेंट आया है वो और किसी भी जगह नहीं आया, एंड यू स्टिल कंसिडर ज्वेलरी एज अ बैड इन्वेस्टमेंट? हाउ? My husband being an banyan person, and he keeps telling everyone that jewelry is one of the best and the finest investment you can make for yourself, for your kids, and for the generations coming. It never go waste.
एंड हैविंग सेड दैट एक हम्बल एक जो हमारी ज्वेलर्स रेपुटेशन को या फिर एक जो एक फ्लफ है उसको एक हम्बल ब्रैग भी है एक टर्म जो कि बहुत अफेक्ट कर रहा है उसके बारे में आप क्या कहना चाहोगे?
See, the way my mother used to buy jewelry, I am different,
Yeah.
right? And what my daughter is planning to buy is completely different. So that brag is just getting more into brands than into jewelry.
And they're ready to invest big chunk of money in steel
Yes.
that's made out of brass.
Absolutely.
And then they question, they'll walk in your store and they'll question making charges of beautifully made ring or a gold necklace.
Krishna, wait for few more years. Having an handmade jewelry will be a very difficult task. No one wants to pay the making charges. People have to understand that cost of living is getting higher for everyone. Maintaining a factory or a manufacturing unit is not easy. You have to have karigar, the team, the polishing guy, the cutting guy, and their families. It's an expense,
It is.
and everything is getting costly day by day.
And despite avalanche of the best technology, CAD, CAM, machine, you
Anything.
cannot discount craftsmanship of artisans.
Everyone
It
is
is
talking.
generational. Like families are generational, jewelers are generational, but
Absolutely.
nobody ever tells this that artisans are also generational. A Jarao Karigar actually teaches his kid how it is being done. And what you just said, I assume they are not even interested to bring their
No, no,
generation
no,
or
no.
kids in this business.
No karigar, no good artisan is ready to bring their kids in this industry. It's just like what is happening with the farmers. The farmers does not want their next generation to become farmers. The same thing is happening to the कारीगर, because आप उनको मेकिंग चार्जेस नहीं दे रहे हो, उनके लिए बहुत मुश्किल है. एंड किसी भी मैन्युफैक्चरर के लिए, या सी वी आर द फ्रंट फेस, वी आर द रिटेलर्स,
जी,
राइट? We are sitting with the jewelry and we are dealing with the end client.
राइट।
But what is happening behind us?
आप कितने लोगों की बात कर रहे हो, कितने लोगों का इन्वॉल्वमेंट है इस एक पीस को बनाने में? टेल मी ऑन मिनिमल साइड।
For every piece, there are 10 people working on one piece when it's in handmade jewelry.
वाह।
So in coming era, it will be only everything will be machine made chain, machine made jewelry, machine made everything. Because if you were not ready to pay the making charges, you will get what machine made things, and this artistry thing will vanish. It will distinct.
बट इसको इतना हवा क्यों बनाया हुआ है मेकिंग चार्जेस को? आज आप गोल्ड कहते हैं किसी का सगा नहीं है। इट इज़ यू पे द प्राइस ऑफ द गोल्ड टू जूलर, ही ऑल्सो पेज बैक द प्राइस ऑफ द गोल्ड। डायमंड का डायमंड में चला जाएगा, बट देन दिस क्राफ्ट्समैनशिप जो है वो पीसेज आर नॉट इट्स नाइट अवन या यू मेक अ टोस्ट, यू पुट थिंग्स इन टोस्टर एंड यू गेट ज्वेलरी।
I will tell you a very interesting thing here. And someone will come to me as a client and he will say, आपने तो ये वाला गोल्ड का सेट कम पैसे में खरीदा था ना, तो आप तो कम में दे दो. एंड देन आई टेल देम कि बस जब मैं आपसे जो पेमेंट आएगी उसका जब गोल्ड खरीदूंगी तो मैं महंगे में ही लूंगी ना.
राइट।
गोल्ड को रिफ अपने पास लूंगी तो मैं महंगे में ही लूंगी. तो मेरा फायदा कहाँ हो रहा है? पीपल नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस, दैट मेरे पास अगर एक गोल्ड ज्वेलरी 6 महीने से रखी भी हुई थी, तो वो 6 महीने के बाद जब मैं उसको बेच के उसके बदले का गोल्ड लूंगी तो गोल्ड प्राइस पे लूंगी.
राइट राइट।
सो मेरे लिए इसमें फायदा कहाँ है?
ये जो गैप्स की हम बात कर रहे हैं कनिका जी, ये आपके हिसाब से बीइंग इन द इंडस्ट्री ऑन रिटेल साइड, अटेंडिंग योर ओन क्लाइंट्स सो पर्सनली, आप क्या बताओगे टू द लिस्टनर्स ऑफ ज्वेलरी रिपोर्ट कि ये गैप क्यों आया? ये जो क्वेश्चन आते हैं कि जूलर्स आर चार्जिंग बॉम्ब, मेकिंग चार्जेस आर अनरीजनेबल, ये अनरीजनेबल की क्या डेफिनेशन है?
Krishna, what happens is that me in particular, that my husband is into B2B. I come from B2C. So I know the stories of both the sides.
राइट।
And it is one of the biggest myth कि a jeweler can earn a lot or making charges bomb है या ये है. Everything is super transparent. And everything is there on that particular tag, what you call it. हम अपनी तरफ से उसे बनाकर नहीं बोल सकते. जो है वो सब कुछ टैग पे लिखा हुआ है. So where is this myth is coming that oh we are charging extra?
See, I always seen this industry as a value business. It's not just one person. It's not one man show. You need. I'm into B2B as well, and I need support of minimum 10 to 15 people just to bring that one piece sample. I'm talking. I'm not doing detailing. Just one sample on which I can earn more business. Minimum these many people are involved in that, and I understand this. I don't know how this need to be portrayed to end consumer, but I think you being the face of the retail, I think you are doing that already, but more such people, we need more Kanika G's in the industry to bring this to life.
I don't know about more Kanika Ji's, but yes, I'm trying my best to educate the young generation And one more thing I would like here, Krishna, that everyone studies about 4 C's,
Yeah.
right? We all know 4 C's. It is all over the media, and everyone comes within eyeglass. Oh, we can see that things, and
Your customers come with eyeglass?
oh yes,
Really?
oh yes.
Oh, wow.
And somehow I always look at this, boss. I have a problem in checking a 1+11 ka size ka diamond. You are able to do it. I'm so happy.
Studded jewelry में.
Studded children. They do check.
Uh-huh.
It's a brilliant check. Having said that, 4 C's are very good to read at theoretically. But when it comes to the commercial side, when it comes to the retail side, the meaning of those 4 C's is completely different.
I agree.
The value and the 4 C's, the theory and practicals, are two different things. If you're ready that you need all 4 C's to be clicked,
Yeah.
then you should be ready to pay that price.
Right.
Then you cannot have that budgeted amount
Mm-hmm.
that okay, my budget is this, but oh, इसमें ये एक सफेद झीरम आ रहा है,
Right.
oh, इसमें ये आ रहा है.
As they rightly say that half knowledge is dangerous, and I think these are the repercussions of the same half knowledge.
Absolutely, absolutely, and we face this on daily basis.
So Kanika ji, before we start, what has been your story? How you came into this business?
I got married to a brilliant person who is a very good jeweler, Mr. Charchat Agarwal. Very, very knowledgeable and very, very respectable in this field. And though I am by education as a lawyer, but he got me into this field. And once I entered this field, I realized that the beauty of this field is that every day I'm meeting happy people. Anyone has an happy occasion in their life comes to me. So in my life, there is no sorrow. It's happiness all around. I come to my office and I meet happy people. I meet people who have occasions in their family and they're just excited.
I really love that take. And what's the story of Prithviraj? How it came into the picture? It's the retail side of your
Yes.
bigger
So,
business. It's under bigger umbrella.
yes. So my husband name is Mr. Charchit Agarwal and he has a Hira Jewelers, which deals into B2B completely. And this we perceived when he wanted me to come in this line. And then we thought, we in fact named our son Prithvi Raj, saying that whenever we plan to open a retail outlet, the name should be heavy. So it's on my son's name. Yes, we always wanted people to have good classic pieces at a good price, handmade good jewelry, classic jewelry to the client directly.
बहुत सारे जूलर्स हैं, बहुत सारे ब्रांड्स हैं जो कि कहते हैं 106 ईयर 1010 ईयर्स. आपका जो ब्रांड का मैं जब पढ़ रहा था तो इट वाज लाइक
25 years.
30 something 25 years
25
something.
years.
And then you also have earned this tag of family jeweler. So कुछ तो स्पेशल किया होगा आपने.
आई एम श्योर कुछ तो स्पेशल किया ही होगा मैंने और कुछ तो राइट डायरेक्शन में जा ही रही हूँ दैट द ग्रैंड मदर्स दे आर वेरी हैप्पी विद मी because I can understand what they want. And then with mothers, so definitely because I am at their age.
Yeah.
With me, Krishna, I wear every earring before putting it in on the counter to sale. I wear every neckline before putting it in on the counter to sale because I want to see the practicality aspect. I don't want कि आपने 100 ग्राम के कानों में वो earrings पहन लिए और 15 मिनट में और आधे घंटे में आप कह रहे हो remove them. Especially with the nut. I have an incident, Krishna, कि मेरे को ब्राइड का वेन्यू से फोन आता है ये नथ फिट नहीं हो रही.
Oh.
A team of my people went on the venue at 10:30 in the night with 2 more nuts and with all the screws कि वो नथ को फिट कर आए. This practical aspect is very, very important and which as a female jewelry consultant, I am more into it. And I see all of my customer as a reflection of me, that what I can wear and what I think it should look nice on them and what it will be more comfortable for them. I can connect with the grandparent, I can connect with the mother and I can connect very well with the bride.
Do you know on flip side जो आपने अभी कहा है ये एक बहुत बड़ी कस्टमर सर्विस की स्टडी है जिसका ये क्रक्स यही है कि do not give something to your client that you yourself is not liking or 100% sure about it.
I don't sell if I'm not liking it. I'm not here to sell one piece of jewelry. I want everyone to be happy with me and everyone to speak happily about me when they remember their shopping days. हम सबके पास हमारी शादी की शॉपिंग की मेमोरीज होती हैं, हम सबके
Right.
पास हम किसी भी स्पेशल ओकेजन की जब शॉपिंग करते हैं उसकी मेमोरीज होती हैं. आई वॉन्ट कि मैं हमेशा उन हैप्पी मेमोरीज का हैप्पीली पार्ट बनूं.
Mm-hmm.
तो मेरे लिए एक पीस ज्वेलरी बेचना इम्पॉर्टेंट नहीं है,
Mm-hmm.
एक जोड़ी कड़ा बेचना इम्पॉर्टेंट नहीं
हम्म।
है. मुझे उस हैप्पी मेमोरी में हैप्पीली रहना
हम्म।
मेरे लिए ज़्यादा इम्पॉर्टेंट है.
और इसको इंश्योर करने के लिए आप क्या करते हो?
I go
आपकी
all
QC
the
बहुत
way.
स्ट्रांग है या?
I go all the way wherever the client wants.
हम्म।
बिकॉज मुझे ये पता है कि टेबल के दोनों तरफ बहुत इमोशनल इंसान बैठे हैं.
राइट.
दे आर विद मी ऑन देयर हैप्पीएस्ट मोमेंट्स.
हम्म।
राइट. सो वो उनका इमोशनल एस्पेक्ट का ध्यान रखते हुए मैं दोनों साइड पे हमेशा होती हूँ.
हम्म।
टेबल के इधर भी मैं अपना ध्यान रखती हूँ और टेबल के उस तरफ जो मेरे साथ लोग बैठे हैं उनका भी मैं हर तरीके से मैं जितना कर सकती हूँ मैं हर एंगल से आगे तक जाती हूँ. देयर इज अ वेरी फेमस टैगलाइन फ्रॉम इन आवर कंपनी and in all the departments, either it B2B or it's B2C, mana mana hai.
Okay.
It's a very famous tagline given by my husband
Okay.
to all of us. Mana mana hai.
What
You
does it
can't
mean?
say no to a client for whatever services he is asking.
कभी ऐसा हुआ है कि वो आपके लिए कमर्शियली वायबल नहीं है बट यू स्टिल डू?
बहुत बार हुआ है. बट जब वो हुआ है उसके बाद वो जो एक पेरेंट का थैंक यू का मैसेज आता है ना वो कवर कर जाता है सब कुछ. आई हैव सो मेनी मैसेजेस रिटन बाय फादर्स, स्पेशली बाय फादर्स. यू नो, आई एम वेरी हैप्पी, आपने मेरी बेटी के लिए ये ऐसे ऐसे करा. एंड आफ्टर एवरी वेडिंग द पेरेंट कॉल्स मी बैक एंड से कनिका जी हम आपके पास सिर्फ ज्वेलरी खरीदने आए थे बट आपसे जो अब हमारा रिलेशन डेवलप हो गया है वो डिफरेंट है.
दिस इज सो इमोशनल.
वो जो वर्ड आता है ना कृष्णा कि आपसे एक रिलेशनशिप डेवलप हो गया वो अलग ही खुशी देता है. वो किसी भी कमर्शियल वायबिलिटी से बहुत ऊपर है.
आई एम टच्ड.
And I always tell my husband, you earn money, I earn glam. Krishna, here I would like to add that each and every piece which you can see in this showroom is a hard work and a collection by me and my husband. We work very, very hard. The collection part. The first step is the procuring of diamonds.
Right.
And then getting the sketch done and then getting each and every design. At times we even think, this might not be a very viable design or, people might find it very expensive to buy. But जब वो बिकता है and then you see it, that how beautiful it has come out. Each and every piece what we sell here at Prithviraj Jewels is a collection by me and my husband. Especially with the gold pieces, I would like to add here to all the parents and to all the people who buy gold jewelry. Whenever you buy a gold jewelry and you're so hesitant about the making charges, because within 6 months वो gold set अपनी making charge cover कर जाता है.
Actually, that's a fact, and I don't think so. इसके अलावा गोल्ड के अलावा कोई और कम्युनिटी है ऐसी जिसने इतना जंप लिया ओवर द टाइम?
कोई कम्युनिटी ऐसी नहीं है और कोई लग्जरी प्रोडक्ट ऐसा नहीं है कि आप 1 साल में वो जब मेरे पास लेकर वापस आओगे तो आप मुझसे वापस ब्रांड न्यू लेकर जा सकते हो. बिकॉज वो जो मेकिंग चार्जेस हटते भी हैं गोल्ड प्राइस में ही कवर हो गए.
Yeah, that I never thought about it. It makes a whole lot of sense.
एंड व्हेन यू बाय पोल्की और डायमंड ज्वेलरी ऑल्सो, अब उसमें गोल्ड कंटेंट कितना है दैट इज वेरी क्लियर. तो आपको उस पे भी जो मेकिंग चार्जेस हैं वो भी तो उस गोल्ड पार्ट में जब वो बढ़ा, आपने अगर 100 ग्राम का गोल्ड पोल्की सेट भी लिया तो उसमें जो 100 ग्राम का गोल्ड कंटेंट है वो उसके मेकिंग चार्ज को कवर कर जाएगा ओवर अ पीरियड ऑफ 1 or 2 years.
ये सोचने वाली बात है और समझने वाली.
आई वॉन्ट एवरी वन टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस कि प्लीज मेकिंग चार्जेस देते हुए इतना परेशान ना होए. एंड ट्रस्ट मी, व्हेन यू कलेक्ट ईच एंड एवरी पीस it's lots of hard work. What you see is the hard work of lots of people. Appreciate the design. Just don't see कि इसमें बड़ा डायमंड है तो सुंदर है, बड़ा पोल्की है तो सुंदर है. हर डिज़ाइन, हर चीज़ में उसकी एक फ्लो देखिए, उसकी एक डिज़ाइन एलिमेंट देखिए. कृष्णा, मेरे पास बहुत सारे लोग आते हैं कि हमने 50-50 पॉइंटर की पुड़िया खरीद ली है बस इसकी लाइन बना दो.
जी.
Where is the artmanship in that?
Right.
Where is the design element in that?
It has no story, and I think what I see, all of the pieces, they do have their own story. They have their own language.
Every piece has their own story, every design element, and हर पीस आपसे बात करता है. आप जिस दिन अपनी ब्राइडल ज्वेलरी लेने आओ, जो पीस आपको लगे ना कि वो आपसे बात कर रहा है, प्लीज उसे ट्राई करो और उसको देखो.
No, I think I've never heard this in my 12, 13 years of career in jewelry. And no, it's more to think than to just see. That's how I see jewelry industry as.
Krishna, here I would like to add one more thing, that when you buy your expensive designer lehengas and when you buy your branded purses, how much return do you get on that? When you buy your expensive saris and you don't ask them about the making charge or you don't about ask anything, why in particular jewelry industry you're so particular about the making charges? ये इतनी अच्छी इन्वेस्टमेंट है कि 2 साल में आपकी चीज़ें बिल्कुल आपके हाथ में एज इट इज़ वापस आ जाती हैं, राइट? पहले के टाइम में क्या होता था ना कृष्णा, कि एक शादी जब होती थी, फिक्स होती थी, तो उसको 4 पार्ट्स में डिवाइड करते थे, उसके बजट को.
अच्छा.
और उसका जो एक मेजर चंक होता था वो ज्वेलरी में इन्वेस्ट किया जाता था, विच यूज टू बी कॉल्ड स्त्रीधन.
Yeah.
कि आगे वो बच्चा कभी परेशान हो भी जाए, गॉड फॉरबिडन कोई भी प्रॉब्लम उसके साथ आ भी जाए, तो वो स्त्रीधन उसके साथ उसके सारे बुरे टाइम में काम आएगा. बट अभी क्या हुआ कि विद एक्सपेंसिव केटरिंग्स, एक्सपेंसिव वेन्यूज, एक्सपेंसिव लहंगास, वो जो स्त्रीधन वाला बजट था वो उन चीज़ों में डिवाइड हो गया. और सारी की सारी जो इम्पोर्टेंस थी वो सिर्फ लुक्स को देने जाने लगी, कि ठीक है बड़ी चीज़ें तो हम नकली पहन लेंगे ब्राइडल डे पे और शादी वाले दिन, ज्वेलरी छोटी मोटी ऐसे ही चढ़ जाएगी बिकॉज काम तो आती नहीं, मुझे पहननी तो है नहीं. आप समझ नहीं रहे हो कि वो स्त्रीधन आपके लिए जेन्युइनली इम्पोर्टेंट है, आज भी, कल भी और आने वाले बहुत सालों में भी.
Again, it's again like everything that you're telling is actually giving me so many. I'm thinking on so many levels after talking to you, Kanikaji, because uh, all these narratives needs to be out. You know, these kind of ads need to be circulated. Just then, uh, good bride, good looking bride wearing a big necklace and showing on the Instagram page. And I think, yeah, I'm like, it was a great conversation with you. These were very new on Jewelry Pod, and I'm so glad that these could come through you.
Thank you so much.
Having said that, what would be your final message to the viewers of the Jewelry Pod?
The only thing I would like to say here, Krishna, that Prithviraj Jewels by Kanika Agrawal is here to stay. And the legacy which my husband has created will be there forever. And the kind of passion he has for the jewelry, the kind of happiness he receives or we receive after selling the jewelry, this legacy we will carry forward. My entire team at Prithviraj will carry forward this legacy of happiness and being part of your happy times. Whatever I have said here today is not by any books. Okay, whatever I have said is like with my heart and my soul in this showroom and in with every piece of mine. We have a big passion about our jewelry. For us, every piece is very special. And with lots of hard work, we would like everyone to come and appreciate our unique pieces and our pieces with lots of love.
Thanks a ton, Kanikaji, for sharing this on the Jewelry Pod. I'm very sure that your convincing words would go to the generation of today. And not only them, their parents would be more happy to hear you, that someone could be their voice. And thanks a ton for bringing all these points on this platform.
Yes, I'm here to represent the parent generation more than any other generation because I'm part of that generation. And when it's happened that elders doesn't listen to us so much, kids doesn't listen to us so much, that this parent generation who's working so hard needs to be listened.
Thank you again. We at Jewelry Pod are here to cheer your brand.
Thank you so much.
We do hope this podcast brings some value to you. You have understood. By now, you should be understanding what are the nuances of being a family jeweler. It's not a title you get with good marketing. You do have to earn it by hard work, by trust, by transparency. You have to be there for your client on this special day as well as on the rainy day. If you have questions related to this podcast, please do interact in the comments below. This podcast is not only on YouTube, we are distributing this content on 7 other platforms, descriptions given below. Do not forget to subscribe the Jewelry Pod. Do ask your questions. Let us know what you would love to hear next time. We'll surely bring it to you. Till we meet again, thank you.
कॉफी तो रखो यहाँ पे, फीलिंग ही नहीं आ रही. अगर खराब आया ना कृष्णा फिर बताऊंगी.
तो आप पूरे साइड कर लो. You do all of hair towards one side.
Like
The
that.
earring is beautiful. हाँ, let it show. जी.
The earrings beautiful or hair is beautiful.
Both.
Say the question again.
मैं भूल गया क्या था ये. हाँ, sorry. Founder of the Prithviraj Jewels. और क्या था? Let's join our hands to welcome Kanika Agarwal, founder of Prithviraj Jewels, in this podcast. Prithviraj Jewels in this episode. I think I'll do one more time. Let's join our hands to welcome Kanika Agarwal, founder of Prithvi Jewels, in this episode.
Prithviraj Jewels.
मैंने पृथ्वी जूल्स बोला है. Oh God.